Well, we did it, boys. We have reached 5,000 subscribers, and by the point that you probably will be seeing this video, it's actually at 5,200, something like that. So either way, still, thank you very much for all the support you've been giving me for the last year, actually, since the channel started on January 9th of last year. So again, thank you very much. So what are we doing today? Today, instead of having a regular video, I will be conducting the second Q&A of the channel, since I actually did one in September or August of last year when I reached the 2.5k subscribers. So, kind of the same idea. As you can already imagine, because, technically this is just a Q&A and it doesn't really matter the gameplay at the background. Well, and because also you could already imagine by me using Call of Duty Zombies as the background gameplay for the first Q&A, and because I already released a video Call of Duty Zombies in this second channel, well, you could already infer that I'm a big fan of this mode. So I will be doing the same thing again, but this time I will be doing the moon Easter egg. So if you want to watch the gameplay, it's nothing that special, but it's the first time I doing it on PC, since, well, I just had PC. I just bought the Black Ops 3 PC for customs, and I hadn't really played it. So, well, without out of the way, and that said, let's actually get into the Q&A. So, the first question: what's your favorite Paradox game? Hoi 4, definitely. Although I would say that because I have been recently been playing Victoria 2 quite a lot, I would say that Victoria 2 is also, well, I have to clarify. Victoria 2 needs to have mods. If it's base Victoria 2 is not that great, but with mods like GFM or HPM, it really is a very good mod, like a really great game. You should try it out. If you've never tried it out, it's pretty good too. Right. What's your favorite strategy game? That I mean, again, Hoi 4 or Victoria 2, because, well, I mean, I do play some other strategy games. I would say that these ones are the favorites, since, well, my channel also revolves all about this type of videos. Well, the game about. Third question: how did you first learn English? Well, here in Mexico, recently, like, well, not that recently, like, I would say ever since like 2000s, there has been a push for, well, at least private schools to be bilingual, so they teach you Spanish and English, of course. So I first started learning English, of course, in school. But I would say that when I actually, well, you could say I actually, maybe not master, but at least I would say that I can have a conversation with someone. I would say that it's thanks to actually video games and movies and stuff like that, because it reached a point where I wanted to, consume media that was in English, so I was forced to learn the language, of course, since, well, I couldn't. I mean, I could have tried to use Google Translate every time someone spoke, but that would have taken a long time. So it was easier just to learn the language. And so, if I would say that if anyone actually wants to learn any language, that be English, Spanish, French, Russian, German, whatever, right? Even Chinese, I would say, or something like that. Try to be in, how could you call it? How to say it? In an environment that promotes you, more. No, actually would be more like, forces you to actually use the language, right? Like I say, in my case, because I wanted to play some video games that, for example, were only in English, or the audio was only in English and the subtitles were only in Spanish. So I was forced to learn English, and I would say I reached a point where I actually knew more about the English language than what I was being taught at school, right? Okay, next question. What mother country would you like to play with or as in the future? Well, to be fair, I don't know a lot about other mods. If I'm completely fair, I've been basically just playing for the last year Kaiser Redux and a few others. So, but I would say that a mod I've been waiting to play is definitely in Crusader Kings 3. It's after the end or something like that. I don't remember the name of it. Uh, I think there's like a CK2 version. I played it. Well, I played it somewhat. I only played like 5 minutes because I don't understand CK2. But I actually been waiting to play it because it's actually quite cool since it's in the North American well, in the Americas in general. So yeah, I've been actually wanting to play that, but of course it's not released yet. So okay, next question. What's the first nation you intend to play as in Victoria 3? I would say Mexico, although I don't know if I can say this, but the whole league situation, yeah, it doesn't really look that good. So, still, I think I will still try it out as my beautiful Mexico and try to hold off the American invasion, but we'll see. What's a dream feature you'd add into a Paradox game? That's a good question. A dream feature. I don't know. That's a good question. This may be biased, whatever. But I would say that I would like to see a revamped peace deal system, right? Because in any game Paradox, no matter what game it is, it's always like black and white with the peace deals. I would say that the only one that's actually kind of more in depth would be Europa Universalis 4, but I would like to see that it could be a more in depth peace deal system because, like I said, in most games, like in Crusader Kings 3 or Hoi 4, they're either total capitulation, like the unconditional surrender, right? So I would like to see that there would be more wiggle room. So I would say that would be it. Question: Where are you from? Again, I think I've said I've answered this question many times by now. But if you don't know, if you don't know, I'm from Mexico, and I think I already said it at the start of the video. So whatever, I'm from Mexico. Okay, next question: What's your favorite soup? I don't know. Sopa azteca, sopa de tortilla, I guess. I don't know. Okay, next question. Do you think the infinity space is enough of a limit for Red Flood's crackheadness? No. No. Moving on. Okay, next question we have when taco reveal. I don't know if you're referring that if you want me to buy some taquitos al pastor and show it in a video or in a blog, but if you want me to, I'll do it. Or if you're referring the face rebuild, and if you mean a face rebuild and 100,000 subscribers, I will do a face rebuild. So start subscribing. Next question: Zapatista or no or not? No, no. I respect the señor Emiliano Zapata, but no, I'm not a Zapatista. Okay, next question we have: Why are you Mexican? I mean, I was born in Mexico. It's not like I had an option. I mean, I mean, I still might love my country, but what the hell is a taco? It's basically you have a tortilla, which is just a mass, yeah, pretty much a corn mass that's flattened out, and you just put whatever in it. That's a taco. So don't get like confused with how the Americans do it with their weird tacos that the hard shells are what the fuck they have, whatever the fuck they have there in the United States. Like those are tostadas more than anything, if I'm honest. But whatever. How do you feel about Mexico as a country? I mean, if I'm totally honest, it's a fucking shit hole. But I still love my country. I love the culture in here. I love actually the people. It's actually like if you go to other places. I mean, I can't really say much. I have only been to Canada, but I only have heard from other people. But we Mexicans are actually kind of heartwarming. So you know, and again, the culture is just great. We have a lot of history in here, and again, while it might be a shithole of a country because yes, it has a lot of problems, it's still our shithole. It's our shithole. So yeah. For next question, pollo, pollo. If you could have a paradox game about anything, what would it be? Now that's a pretty interesting question. I would say I would like to see a game, although there's already a mod in Crusader Kings 3 that actually made a video quite a while ago that was about the fall of the Western Roman Empire. I would like to see a game that's specifically made in that time era, like when the Dark Ages, right? Because you see, like when you play, you would say a mega campaign, you have Imperator Rome, but then you have like a void in Imperator Rome, and you basically jump, what is it, like 1,000 years? Maybe not 1,000, but like 500 years into Crusader Kings 3. So I would like to see if Paradox ever tries like a game set in the Dark Ages. Okay, next question. What inspired you to start uploading YouTube? I think I actually answered this one in the last Q&A, but I'll answer it again because whatever. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I just had a feeling. I remember that I played as I did the achievement for restoring Rome in Crusader Kings 3, right? And I did it as the Empire of Italy because most people I saw either did it as the Byzantine Empire or as the Holy Roman Empire. But I noticed that you could do it as Italy, right? So I played the campaign, and for some reason I had like the idea of just making a guide just to help out people. I don't know. It was I don't even know myself, if I'm honest, totally honest. But I just had the I just wanted, like, I just had the feeling that I just wanted to do a video about it. So I made the first video, which is the guide, and I just continue on with it. Like, I first did the Crusader King guides, and then I just moved on to Hoi 4, well, Hearts of Iron 4 videos and such. So yeah, I don't know. It was a really weird thing, but whatever. You know, I mean, I'm still grateful for it since I'm here. You know, I now have, you could say, a YouTube career. So okay, next question we have. What's your favorite color? I would say navy blue. And finally, I decided to leave these two last questions in here because I would like to combine them with the announcements. We have, do you plan on doing other stuff, for example, historical videos in regards to certain events in old history mods, or maybe just chatting, live stream with chat? For the first thing, right, the whole other stuff like historical videos, I actually, the the 5K special is going to be somewhat like that. It's going to be like a document. I want to make it like a documentary about Mexico up until 1936, and I will be focusing on certain historical characters in that campaign especially. But I would like to make videos like that in the future. I have, for example, an idea of making one for Leon Trotsky and his assassination, since I think it's kind of obscure how most people just say, "Oh, he died by an ice pick," but there's a lot of things behind it, right? So I would definitely like to do that, and maybe and the whole like live stream with chat, just chatting. I would say that maybe I would need to have a bigger following because right now, I don't know. I mean, it could work. It definitely could work. I'm not leaving it out, but definitely, I would say that I would wait a while before I try to do something like that. And the last question. As a dev from the Hoi 4 mod Age of Imperialism, are you considering playing one of the Mexicos there? Congrats, by the way. Well, thank you very much for the congratulations. And yes, actually, if I'm it's going to be funny actually. I actually have already a campaign recorded with Mexico in that mod, and actually it will be releasing in this year's Mexico Madness month, since I decided F it, it's going to be a tradition in this channel that every September is going to be a month dedicated to Mexico only. And I actually had recorded a few campaigns that did not manage to make it in last year's Mexico Madness month, and one of those was actually a campaign in that mod specifically. So there you have it. Mexico Madness month will be back, and also I have already recorded two campaigns actually in the new Mexico rework, since it has a lot of content in it, but you're gonna have to wait until September to see those campaigns. And finally, since we don't have any other questions, let's get into the announcements. I already said Mexico Madness month is returning. I already said that the 5K special is going to be like a documentary, so I will be gathering like old footage of, like, Mexican society, like Mexico City, stuff like that, because I really want to make it special in this case. And because of that, it's really gonna take a while because finding all that footage is not going to be easy nor cheap because most of the time actually you have to pay for that like old footage. But oh well. And also because of that, there's going to be less videos overall in May. Actually, if I remember correctly, you should be seeing this specific video in May, but uh, because I'm recording this on April. But like I said, because of this, there's going to be less videos overall in May, and also it's because overall, I keep saying overall the word overall, but May is going to be a really difficult month for me, especially for me. There's a lot of personal things going on, and because of that, I really don't have enough time to keep doing these videos. It's basically either I keep making more regular videos or I focus on the special. And like I said, I really want to focus on the special. And basically, that's it. That's the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed the Q&A. Yeah, and just a quick side note, since thank you over to all the people who have already reached to this point. I just want to mention a quick little known fact. Actually, I tried to go to Area 51 in the game because you can actually see the Earth destroyed when the missiles hit in in the Easter egg, but I got killed before that. And little known fact, the PC and Xbox 360 versions of the original map in the original Black Ops had the achievement of Big Bang Theory, which is the basically the other half of the moon Easter egg, well, the last half, right? But for some reason in PS3 that achievement was missing, and so I imagine that because they ported the achievements from the PS3 for Zombies Chronicles, well, there in Zombies Chronicles that achievement is missing. There's only a cryogenic slumber party, which is basically the first half of the Easter egg. So there you have it, little known fact. And yeah, that's it. This was Effectus. You are dismissed, soldier.